the last time you saw my truck's get home bag, I was discovering that I had ants in my food. Ants had gotten into the get home bag, had cut a little hole in the food bag, and was eating my food. And I told you I was gonna study up on a solution to that, and I've come up with one. And this was also a great opportunity for me to kind of fine tune this bag. And I'm going to go over that real quick. Now let me set up the parameters of this bag. This bag resides in my old pickup truck, and this is an old truck that not everything works on it, like the odometer, speedometer, air conditioning, heater, seat belts. Not everything works on it. All this truck does is goes to Lowe's or some other hardware store and to the dump and quarry where I pick up gravel to or crush concrete to maintain my road. Other than that, it doesn't really go anywhere. Very, very seldom, not even once a year, I may buy something, maybe rain barrels or something like that, where I need to go more than 20 miles away to pick them up. Very, very seldom do I do something like that. This truck pretty much sticks within 10 miles of my home. So the get home bag that I maintain in it is built for that. So it's very minimalist, and it is built in mind that if something happened while I was off in that truck and I needed to get home, this is what I think I need, just the bare necessities to get home 10 miles or less. And so let's go over that real quick. So it's a small bag. I don't even know what it is. I got it off Amazon. It's one of these no-name type bags, but it's okay. And the big thing in it is this military, Army, or Air Force. I can't remember which. I think that's digital Air Force. Been dyed. It's been dyed away from that sage, but that's digital Air Force. Anyway, it's an Air Force rain parka. It's a good heavy-duty rain parka. If it's raining, it'd be a little warm. It's got the zippers under the arms, but it'd still be a little warm in the summertime. In the wintertime, it would give you an extra layer to keep you from getting too chilly. So that occupies a lot of the main bag. Also in it, when it comes to clothing, extra pair of socks and a watch cap for my bald head. That's if it's cold. If it's not cold, which is like 12 minutes out of the year, it's cold. But it's more likely I'm going to need this bug head net. And then there's just a little bandana. Also, I've got a simple compass. I've got some very inexpensive binoculars, so that if I come up to a danger area, like a road crossing or something like that, I can scope something out. Maybe I see somebody in the distance that I want to know what are they up to before I head in that direction. I can scope them out a little bit. Then it's got a map of the two counties that I'm most likely to be in. There's a nice pair of Cobalt bolt cutters or wire cutters. They're really not wire cutters. They're more than that, and they're really not bolt cutters. I consider these, and I've tested them. I've got them in my wife's get home bag. I've tested these, and these are fine for doing any kind of fencing wire up to doing the hurricane fence, or chain link as y'all call it. Then I've got one N95 mask. Then I hope you all know what this is. I've got me a I said I hope you know what this is. Silcock. Silcock. It's a silcock. And what this does is it enables you to get water out of just about any industrial building faucet, the kind that don't have the handles on. Well, they don't have the handles on because they want people stealing water, like on the weekends or at night when they're not, the business isn't in operation. And this will fit just about any, in America, any one of those attachments. So that's a silcock. Yeah, I need to not get ahead of myself. Then there's a headlamp, fresh batteries. This little bag holds some basically crap paper. It's got some of those towels that get bigger with water, and then it's just got some regular crap paper. Then I've got a nice chem light, Got some eyeglass cleaner because I wear glasses, and I need it for those and also for the binoculars. And then I've got a simple first aid kit. Basically, the Boo Boo kit, which I did replenish the Band-Aids. If you are one of my 5 faithful, you remember the way I discovered that the ants were eating my food was I went into this to get a Band-Aid when I cut my finger, smashed my finger, and discovered the ants. It was fortuitous. So I got this little Boo Boo kit. I got a rescue blanket. I got some of that stop bleed. That's good stuff. Some antibiotic and just some gauze wrap. And I figure I can pretty much take care of any minor problems with that. Then I've got this little box, and I'm going to tell you what's in it. I'm not going to open it. There's some water tabs in there, you know, the kind you can buy at any of your camping stores or even Walmart, I think. They don't taste great, but they'll purify water. There's some snare wire, not for setting snares, because I'm not going to be out there that long. I'm going home, but it's for repairing any fences that I may have to go through. And that's a great thing to have. A reader had mentioned it. A viewer had mentioned it on a different video, and he's totally right. I knew that, and I didn't have any. There's also a lighter and a little bit of fire starter in there. Not a lot of fire starter. I don't foresee needing to start any fires. I'm trying to get home. There's a little bit of paracord, and then I have a Right in the Ring with both a pencil and a marker. And then, this is kind of important, I have this list with my family's and loved ones and friends and important phone numbers on it. In case my phone is dead and I come up on someone with a landline or a phone, I have their numbers, because face it, folks, do you know everybody's phone number anymore? I mean, we used to know people's phone numbers, but we don't anymore. I know I don't. So I think that's an important thing to have. And then the big thing, the thing that started all this is my solution for keeping the ants out of my chow. This is a Walmart special watertight box. They're not real expensive. It's called Outdoor Products. That's the Walmart brand. And in it, I have just thrown some basic, well, pretty much the same stuff I had. It's new, but same kind of stuff. I've thrown some basic energy for getting home. Remember, this is not an overnighter. This is I'm getting home. I'm not going to stop for anything. So, that is my solution. Now, should I have to enact this get home plan, I very well may take the stuff out of there, throw it back in my pack, and ditch this heavy box, because it is a heavy box and it takes up some room. But I may not. I don't know. It's not going to be a heavy pack to begin with. But anyway, that's my solution as far as storage goes. And hopefully no ants will get in there. We'll see. If that doesn't work, I almost vacuum sealed everything, but I'm going to give this a try first. Also, I have this Stanley insulated bottle. And you say insulated, you're not going to be able to cook with that. Well, once again, we're not planning on cooking. I have this because it does this neat thing that I'm afraid I'm going to have to turn the phone off to show you. Okay, there's the neat thing. You can unscrew this top and you have this bottle. This is great for dipping into a stream. This is great for putting underneath a faucet or something like that to refill a container. And you say, what container? Well, I have a hydration, I think it's a 1 liter hydration Camelback type thing in the pack. So, and that's going to stay empty. It's brand new. It's going to stay empty until I have to enact this plan. And when I do, then I'm going to fill up with the water that I keep in my truck. I keep I think it's a 1 gallon or maybe it's a 1 liter jug in my truck. I always have bottles of water in my vehicle. Always. All my vehicles have bottles of water in them. So, I decide I have to enact this plan. I take the 1 liter or 1 gallon, whatever it is, bottle from my truck, and I fill up this. I fill up this reservoir here, and then I grab whatever small bottles of water that I'm at the 16.9s, whatever they have in there. I throw them in here, and I go. And the idea is that hopefully that's enough water to get me home. If it's not, I've got the Silcock, and I've got this, and I've got my water purification tabs. Water's going to be the big thing because I'm Huyan. It's nice to have some snacks, but it's water that I'm going to have. So that pretty much is my setup. There's the thing that started this all. There's the solution to the ants in the hey now, stop it. There's the solution to the ants in the food. And I'm going to throw this all back together, throw it back in the truck, and we'll check it in 3 or 4 months and see how it looks. Hey, thanks for watching.